guys, and welcome to another Test Miles review. I'm Nick Miles, this is Ryan Hennon, and we are reviewing the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica hybrid version. Yeah, we actually get to test drive this vehicle. It's been on showroom floors as a static model. It's been at auto shows as a static model, but nobody's got to drive it until today. Now, they'll be in dealerships in early 2017. You can tell it's a plug-in hybrid by the fact that it has the electric port door here. It's got lots of different things up front, including this front grille, which is very different from the regular Pacific hybrid. Including this front grille, which is very different from the regular Pacifica. Also, everything is embossed with a light teal color, including the name of the vehicle on the back, and you'll see actually here on the fueling tank here for the electricity, it also has this light teal color. The other thing is they designed the E on this vehicle out of the original power switch, which is a half circle with a line through it. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's different on the inside in this vehicle, meaning it doesn't actually have the stow and go seats. We're going to put it on the road and test drive it. We're going to find out whether it's worthy of your $42,000 investment. All right, Ryan, so we're inside the brand new Pacifica hybrid, and this is the first hybrid minivan that has ever been made for the United States. Impressed?
I'm so impressed. We've actually spent quite a bit of time
you
with
look like
Pacifica.
you just ate a Sour Patch Kid.
What does that even mean?
I'm so impressed. First of all, let me tell you, a lot has changed. If you look, it has the bright front face. It still has the very obvious shape of the Pacifica, has a different grille, and it has that nice teal color in all of the badging that shows it's a Pacifica hybrid. And so then there's the price, which is equivalent to a comparably equipped version of a Toyota or Honda, except this also comes with the hybrid and a lot more extras, including class-leading cargo space and the stow and go seating in the non-hybrid version. The stow and go is kind of an interesting fact back here. They allow you to take the second row seats out because the battery is in the tubs where the stow and go would be, but at the same time they still stow and go the rear seats, so you've got the option of having this vehicle made into a van just by removing the back seats, which is what you would do in any other minivan anyway. So you've got all of the extras right there in this vehicle, and including 80 miles a gallon MPGe and 30 miles on electricity alone, not just another Pacifica.
One of the best things that I heard during the presentation of this car is that when you take out these back seats, the second row seats, and then stow and go the third row seats, you can actually hold 64 full-size pieces of plywood in here. That's more than normal trucks can hold, and this is a minivan.
I could make a coffin for you out of that. So they made the inside wider and longer. They stretched it out, kind of surfaces under tension, and they made the knobs different. There are actually 4 knobs on the inside. One is the shifter, and so they made that specifically very different, so you didn't accidentally turn the shifter when you thought you were using the volume. That could have been bad.
My favorite part about the cluster that's going on over here is not only the fact that the middle of it is a TFT screen similar to other Chrysler products that we've seen in the past, but it actually changes color based on what you're using. So if you're just gunning it and you're only using the combustion engine, it'll be blue. If you are driving in a fuel efficient manner, like going to pick up your kids or something like that, it'll be green because you are driving at a normal speed and you're not trying to get all the power out of the engine.
One of the things they did also was they've used lots of different materials to lighten up this vehicle. High-strength steel, aluminum hood, doors, side doors, and panel, and some cast magnesium in the back to give the vehicle a light structure as possible, but still safe, which means that you have safety and less fuel burning.
The reason why they eliminated all that weight is to make up for the fact that they're going to put a 250-pound battery in here. They have to take the weight away somewhere, or they're just going to have 250 pounds on top of the gross curb weight.
So we switched places so Ryan can get a feel on how the car is to drive, and at 0.7, by the way, Ryan, you're making a right at the light, and that's the stop sign.
Where was it?
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk a little bit about this, the construction of this vehicle. They did a great job with aerodynamics. Not only did they put shields underneath the vehicle and put the vehicle through a wind tunnel, but they also did grille shutters on it. So at speed, they can close the grille shutters and make it more aerodynamic. There was a great result out of that, which means that this has the best aerodynamics in its class at 0.3. And that's drag coefficient. A big deal, regenerative braking. Now, this is obviously one of the ways in which the vehicle can gather its electric power back again from the braking, put that into the battery and reduce gas consumption. But they've taken it a step further here. It does it from a lot of different places in the car. So the regenerative braking also comes from the transmission, and it even happens at speeds slow enough to go through a parking lot, so you don't have to be going at high speeds. And the frictional braking only kicks in when you're in an emergency stop situation. Apart from that, it's using the regenerative braking.
So with 260 all-system horsepower and 530-mile range, this Chrysler Pacifica is the very first plug-in hybrid minivan. Now there are two ways to charge this minivan, either 110-volt charge, which can take up to 14 hours, we hear, or you can have your 240-volt charger, which only takes 2 hours. My favorite thing that I learned about this Chrysler Pacifica is that it tells you when the gas is going bad. It actually keeps track of how long the gas has been in the tank, and it's like, hey, guess what? You've been running on electric power for this long, and you probably haven't used your gas in a couple months. Might need to dump it and get some new.
And what it does is actually burn the gas off for you, so you have to refill the tank. It'll switch automatically into gas mode to burn off the gas before it actually damages the tank. The starting price of the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid is just under $42,000. That's before the tax credit from the federal government, which is about $7,500 for this vehicle, and you'll find it in dealerships in 2017. Thanks for watching our review of the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. If you want to see more reviews, go to testmiles.com, go to YouTube, and hit that magic subscribe button at the bottom of the screen, because without your love, we are nothing. You're nothing anyway, right, Ryan?